Hello everyone, welcome back. So in today's video we are starting our new topic which is JavaScript variables. So this topic is very important and this is going to be a detailed video, so that going to be a long. So make sure you watch my video till the end, because in this video you will get to know about some very important interview question. So most likely you will get some question from this topic. So please pay attention and watch the video till the end. So let's start with our topic. So what is JavaScript variable? So basically variables are storage locations in memory where you can store a value and use it as a part of any expression. In simple word, we can say variables are like a container to store a value so that we can use it again and again in our program. So this is the definition. So next, very important interview question. Is it mandatory to declare variable in JavaScript? What do you think? And if you are following my videos, you have seen that I use variable name without even declaring it. So is it mandatory to declare variable in JavaScript? The answer is no. Let me write it right here. No. But it is mandatory to declare in strict mode. So what is strict mode? I think I already mentioned in my video. When you use strict mode, that means you're going to follow all the guideline of JavaScript and you have to follow all the rules. So that way, if you don't declare variable, the program will not work. So it's not mandatory to use variable name, but if you use strict mode, you have to declare the variable. So let me show you in a program so you can understand. Let's take a basic HTML structure and you simply can write script equals to 10 and we can simply write document dot write x. Will this program work? Let's open our browser, run it. Yeah, it is working. Let me zoom it a little bit. Yeah, so it is working, and we can go to our developer tool and we can give one more line right here. Console log x. You can do that too. So you can see it is working right here. But if we simply write here in quotes use strict, so will this work now? Let's check. X is not defined and you don't see any result on your HTML document. So what that means exactly is, without strict mode it is not required, but when you use strict mode it is required. So that's our first question. So it is not mandatory, but it is required if you use strict mode. So how you can declare the variable? We have three keywords that we can use, which is var, let and const. But before we understand this three keywords and what are the difference between them, we need to understand the phases of variable, which is declaration, assignment and initialization. So let's learn this in our program. Okay, so first let's create a function. How you create a function in JavaScript? You simply use a keyword function. Let's say my home. This is our function name. So this is the syntax of a function. Enter right here. Okay, so we declare a function my home, and inside of this my home function we just take a keyword var, and we can give a name like x. So we only declare the variable. So what we did right here, we did declaration. This is called declaration, when we give only keyword var and we give the name of the variable. We have given x, so that is declaration. After declaration, let's see, we do x is equal to 10. So what we did here, that is called assignment. Okay, after writing this, let's see, we can write an expression like if x is equal to 10, if x is equal to 10, so we can say like this, var y equals to 20. So what we did right here, we did initialization. We declare the variable and we give assignment at the same time of the declaration. So that is called initialization. And next, like, we can simply write here document, or let's do console. So console log, let's say x, and we can concatenate the result. We can write x and comma, we can again write y, same thing, y, and again we concatenate and we can write y. So like variable, we have declared the function right here, and when we declare a function, so same thing happened like variable. System allocates some memory for the function. So how we can access the memory of that function? Simply writing that function name. So where you can write the function, we have declared the function right here. So this, starting from here to here, what is this called? This thing called function scope, where the function start and where the function end. So this is where the function is starting and this is where the function is ending. This whole area is called function scope. Now we want to call this function, so we simply write function name. That's it. So we declare the function, we calling the function. Same like variable, if you want to use the variable, we just simply write the name. So same thing here, we have declared the function and we just want to access this function right here. So we can access the function by just writing the name of the function. That's what we wanted, right? We want to call this function. So inside of the function, we have written all these commands, right? So let's see in our program. Yeah, now you can see x is equal to 10 and y is equals to 20. They both are working. So you can see the result. But now, if you have noticed, where we declare the x and where we have declared the y, we have two curly braces, one right here and one right here. But this if block is inside of function, right? So we already know this thing is what? Function scope, right? So we can, when we have this kind of situation, we can call this like this area inner block, right? So this is inner block, and the area which is, you can say, the common area for every inner block, which is this area, right? What we call this? We can call this outer block. So we have outer block, we have inner block, and we have function scope. So we have declared the X in outer block, and inside of inner block, which is if block, we have declared Y, and we have given a command console log X and Y, but X was declared inside of outer block. So these are the members, the member of outer block. We can call it member of outer block, right? And we have the member of inner block. So inner block members can access the outer block member. This is always possible. Any inner block members can access this outer block members. So this mechanism, what this mechanism to be called? We can call this when outer block members can be accessed from the inner block members. So this mechanism called closures. This is function closure. This is very important question in interview. What is function closure? The answer of this question is when the outer block member are accessed by the inner members, that mechanism called closure, function closures. That's it. So you have understand about what is outer block, what is inner block, and what is function closures. And we have know about what is function scope. So function scope is where the function start and where the function end. That area called function scope. So now you have seen about variable phases, which are declaration, assignment, and initialization. And we have learned about function scope. Inside the function scope, we have outer block, we have inner block, and we have function closure. Very important for interview question. Okay. So now we will understand what is the difference between var, let, and constant keywords. So we will learn this one by one in the next video. I think that's it for this video. In the next video, we will discuss about var. So I see in the next video. Please make sure you subscribe, because now we are going into the main programming concept. So these are very important. So I see you in the next video. Stay tuned. Thank you.